What's up, yeah? Good morning. The caffeine. Random chat video with you guys. Today's Monday. I usually try to stream on Mondays, but my girlfriend is sick, which is the reason why I'm in my car. She's fucking resting right now. So I'm just gonna focus on cleaning the house a bit and taking care of her when she's hungry and stuff. But yeah, just felt like doing like a little chat with you guys. So yeah, it's gonna be the end of the year. We just got December, you know. Right now it's like the end of November. So yeah, in the beginning of this year, like most of you guys know, you've been following me. Like I was kind of going through some weird mental shit. Nothing terrible. It's just like I don't know. I guess I just like wasn't really 100% happy with how things were going. I wasn't depressed or anything like that. I guess I was just at a weird ass mood where it's like, dude, what the fuck? I felt stagnant, right? And like I decided to make some changes, right? And some of the changes was basically I decided to focus more on a social life, right? All through my 30s, for the most part, I just mainly been focused on trying to get like a career going in the sense of like, you know, improving my skills, you know, learning to edit better, and you know, just mainly focus on work a lot. Once I started to get to 40, it's like, for me, I just went through like this weird, like, just, I don't know. It's kind of hard to express emotions unless you actually felt what I was going through, right? But I mean, it wasn't nothing severe. It was something that just like made me realize, you know, something needs to change. And like I said, like the thing I decided to focus on the most was like I wanted to create like a more of a social lifestyle, and like part of that included me like maybe streaming and like making more content, like responding to questions. Pretty much every question or comment that I get on my YouTube or Twitter or Instagram, I'll make a video and like I'll respond to it, right? And I've been doing that for like this year, and like I started to develop a bit of a streaming schedule, and like that's been going well. Very happy how things are going. You guys like to hang out with me, we can bullshit, and like yeah, you guys became my online buddies, you know, and it's just like it's been a blast. I'm happy how things are going, right? So if you know, I can make that change in 1 year, you know, obviously I can make more changes the next year, and so on and so forth, right? So I guess I don't know. I guess I wanted to chat about that, really, what I have in mind. At the moment, like, I don't work for anyone else, but like, you know, mainly strictly Paul, right? For the most part, you know, I tried to work with other YouTubers and it's just, I can't, you know, it's too difficult, right? Also, I made the decision for myself that if I'm gonna like work for another YouTuber, then it might as well be me, right? So I'm focusing on my content, right? And like so far, like this year has been going great. Like I said, you know, I have seen the progress of like, you know, streaming, making content, you know, tutorials and all that shit, right? For the most part, like YouTube is kind of a full-time job. It's like literally the moment you're awake, you like, I don't know, your mind is consumed by work, and like that's something I had to deal with, or had to change starting this year, is basically not let my brain be so consumed with work. You know, it's always like, okay, what's new with the software? There's an update. What can I learn about it? There's new tricks like editing tips or whatever. You know, I need to work with Paul, stay up late, so on and so forth, right? It's just like, it can be very easily to fall into the trap of like working a lot, especially with something like YouTube. That's something I don't think people realize with this lifestyle. It's like, it's very time consuming. I mean, it's not like physically demanding. I'll admit to like, obviously, you know, working in construction, but mentally it does take up a lot of your time. And like, you know, it's either you're worried about the moment, you will need to get the video done, you have to render it, you got to upload it, you know. Yeah, it'd be time consuming. But I mean, at a point where I feel very secure that I'm going to be working with Paul basically for a good amount of time, you know. We get along well, we understand each other well, we have a good flow of working, so everything is like set, right? So in that regards, I'm not too worried about work, right? So I guess like since I have that rhythm going on, we're gonna be starting next year. He wants me to like be more helpful with him full time, right? Meaning like go to the office more, have more of a set schedule, like how to like when to film, how to edit, the type of content we're gonna be creating and stuff like that. We have ideas of possibly me coming up with an idea for a video, you know, so I can contribute to the channel a little bit more and stuff like that. So, you know, there's plans for that, you know, so obviously that's gonna be taking up more of my time, right? So I have to like figure out, okay, how can I still use my time to be able to create the content I want for my channel, right? Because I usually been streaming Monday mornings, but if Paul needs me at the office now on Monday mornings, then that schedule has to change, right? So I got to figure that out. So that being said, I think my next step when it comes to my YouTube channel, honestly, is that, well, I'm still going to continue to stream, that's for sure. But I mean, I need to like figure out a day where like it's not going to interfere with Paul's work, right? There might be a chance I have to like change my schedule to a Sunday. right? I also thought about maybe doing like short streams like throughout the week, maybe 1 or 2 hours, you know, randomly. Tutorial videos, I mean, those are kind of like happen, but I mean, like with tutorials is mainly, you know, when I learn something new and if something comes up, then I'll like film it on the spot and then make a video on it. So, you know, that's gonna like, there ain't gonna be a real schedule for that. But I guess something else I want to do is that me and my girlfriend, like, we like to do things. So I'm actually thinking about, I'm gonna start saving some money. I want to buy myself a better camera. Because yeah, there's been times where like I go to cool events, right? But you know, obviously a lot of events happen at nighttime. And I've been filming using my old phone and like it just looks terrible at night, right? Also like for the most part, like my old camera phones, they all film at 30 frames per second. I don't like that, especially when I'm out outside doing handheld stuff. I feel like that kind of filming is best at filming at 60 frames per second, right? Just to be more smooth and less jittery and stuff like that. So I'm planning on possibly getting myself a better camera. I'm not exactly sure what. At the moment, I'm kind of like eyeing the Blackmagic pocket camera. But the thing is, you know, if I'm gonna get that camera, I gotta make sure I get myself a stabilizer, right? Because if it's doing a lot of handheld shit, I gotta make sure everything's fine. Since, you know, if I wanna make more content for my channel, I definitely wanna have a better image to work with, right? So yeah, this year, it's been like a massive amount of progress. You know, it's good. I'm very happy how things are going, right? And now, like, I'm just like trying to make mental notes of what I wanna do next and how I wanna achieve them, right? And like, and so far, I guess I can see myself like, just moving up from here, right? But yeah, things are getting better. There's just still like some kinks I need to work out in myself personality, right? So, so yeah, more improvements are gonna start happening again. You know, that's life. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess like in a way, I've been preserving the old version of myself. I think I kind of like realized about that about myself. Like, you know, you kind of stick to what's comfortable, right? So you almost want to preserve that version of yourself, right? But it's like, yeah, that version of yourself, the old one, you know, he had a place in my life, right? But that personality doesn't fit in my future that I want for myself now. So now it's like I gotta mold myself into something else, right? Which is like what I'm trying to aim for now, you know, become a better version of myself. Put the old guy in the back, you know, he did his job in the past, he's gone. Now it's me, a new version, right? Making better content, getting a better camera, right? Having more of a better social circle, whatever, and maybe streaming more, doing more content, you know. So there's a lot of cool shit that I can see myself doing, you know, from now on, starting next year, right? So yeah, goals, you guys can do it, man, you know. Make a decision and stick to it and work on it daily. And like by the end of the year or after a while, you're like, wow, I should have done this sooner, you know, that kind of thing. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Appreciate it. Take care and peace.